There
Okay.
we go. Hello there, everyone. My name is Alexadiety Haneyapuro, and I am here with one of my friends, Mountain D 18. And he
AKA
also, yeah,
Morgan Gaming
he
Chronicle.
also goes by several other names as well. All of you guys also know me under the name Akanexia Karatanaka, and right now we are doing a couple of minutes of chit chat, and I am gonna bring up a couple of things that you know, uh, me and one of my friends here I will bring to you guys' attention here. Now, one of the things that I'm going to bring up to you guys is a news article topic here.
And
And
before we get to that, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting. The reason I said shut the hell up at the beginning is not because of Alkanixia, it's because of the random fucking intercom here at this gas station. They
yeah,
shut
true,
the hell
true.
up. We're trying to record. We're on a podcast now. Anyway, what you saying about the news article?
Oh yeah, of course. There was it had so happened to turn out that ABC News had mentioned well either earlier today or sometime yesterday that DNI, Russia, Iran have obtained voter data in election interference campaign.
Surprise, surprise.
One of those main things that gets a person right on a campaign, and with Mountain D 18 and I saw and noticed that it's already getting close to the election anyways, and
Yeah, we
matter of
got
fact, yeah,
13 days.
oh yeah, yeah, matter of fact, election day is next month.
And
uh
Joe Biden want to keep not going to the debates. It's supposed to be 2 or 3 already because, you want to do it virtually or whatever. It's like there's always excuses not to do the debates. Like, dude, if you want to run this country, if you want to win, you better show up to the debates.
I mean, it's understandable, but on top of that, we also see
Well,
that
we can win like 6 years, but it's not like we're going to accept every excuse in the book. I mean, there's reasons, but like, come on now. When you're just making excuses, come on now.
yeah, but also at the same time, we also had noticed that while all that transpiring, it was mentioned that he has been leading in the polls by some kind of significant amount of voting and in several areas and I mean, I understand. Sometimes you got some people who, shoot for a White House and they end up, come up short somehow. I'm not really for sure how, but, uh, let's see.
Hey, Anthony. I mean, Agonixia.
Yeah.
Where are you getting your statistics from? What are your sources?
Uh, well, usually I so I happen to get the news updates on my phone. Matter of fact, you can go to Google Play if you have a smartphone or Android. You can go to Google Play Store and download some news article apps, and they'll pull up some they'll let you on some news articles of the day, and and you'll slap into find each news article that'll pop up. It might be NBC or MSNBC that may slap into skim across a headline star line that may slap into come up or
So,
ABC may so happen to have a story that they so happen to have for you to read. It might be on the day to day issues or maybe the topics over, the coronavirus pandemic or the election or maybe some in your local area, or some in the entertainment industry or lifestyle. Depending
So
on,
these, so
what
these,
article. Yeah, depending on what articles
so these
are.
acts basically take everything from politics to like entertainment sites to put it on. There's basically all in one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So
Don't listen to crappy news network, CNN.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, when you look at when you look through articles, you take a look at which articles got some good reads. Some of them, you got some articles out there that might be that got some kind of scoop for you. Just like the one I so happened to have read not too long ago that ABC News had sent out either earlier today or sometime yesterday or sometime this week.
Right.
Yeah, it depends on which each news station or each article industry you got sent out. They might have some kind of story that for you to read or something.
Right.
Which is really good though, not bad.
Right. And I'm hoping, I forgot what I was going to say, but basically, the one thing I want to cover real quick is basically like all these networks and sites and all these websites and sites. We got to be really careful where we get information. Like even online, even if they're not major news networks, if they're like quote unquote independent, some could be parodies, some could be what is it? It starts with an S. It's satire. So you got to really do your research there. And even if every website says the same headline and such right then and there, you got to really be careful with who you go with. I mean, that headline might be true or might have a little bit of thinking that needs to be done to conclude or to get more information. But for me, I just hope everyone's thinking for themselves and really being careful where they get their information. And if it's true, then good. If not, well, I really hope we all can really get together and figure out what the truth is and go from there,
Oh yeah, definitely. And there was another thing I would bring up real quick, and I'm sure we can bring that up before we close out the video.
Right.
In a bit, I'm sure there's probably a couple of things, or two or three more things I could bring up. We could also go over as well on top of that. There was so happened to be some coronavirus updates, and I got to looking around, and it was mentioned out there. I'm not talking about like specifically or erotically, but it was mentioned for October 21st, 2020, that there was so happened to be 8,493,800 coronavirus cases right now, and out of those cases, 3,489,739 of those individuals out of all those cases have recovered, and plus on top of that, they had 200 226,800, not 800, but 226,181 deaths here in the United States alone. That's
about
the
3% fatality rate per 100 people.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So
3 months like you're gonna be all right.
I mean, it's still. It's basically. Let's see. It's basically 500. No, 5 million and some odd. 5 million more cases up than it was in July.
And we currently have 8 million.
Yeah. We're currently and we're approaching 8.5 million.
Now I've got a question for you, Anthony. I mean,
Yeah.
oh God, Oconyxia. I screwed that up. Anthony is code for Oconyxia. Anyway, so out of all these people that have been quote unquote confirmed to have the corona and the quote unquote deaths from corona, how many would you say, like, do you think like they're accurate, or do you think that it's a bit biased? Like, because I've heard, like a lot of places, I've heard like everywhere, even the Philippines, there's a lot of places that even if you die in an accident, if you test positive for corona, they'll say that you died from corona. So do you think like we're looking at quite some biased, one-sided false statistics here?
I mean, I think it's I think it is possible that you can die from coronavirus, but I don't think that all the deaths out there is coronavirus.
Yeah, because let's say you and I are completely healthy, right? Nothing wrong with us. And we get into a wreck and we both die, and they decide, oh, it must be corona, even if the test somehow comes back negative and they report a positive, then we can't testify, which is supposed to be illegal. But with all the extra fun that these places get, and perhaps maybe the government's turned a blind eye, I mean, who's to say?
Exactly. So yeah, I understand. I understand where it comes from.
Yeah.
It is confirmed that it is possible that a person can pass away from coronavirus, but that doesn't
Absolutely.
say not all the cases and not all the deaths out there are a result from the coronavirus. I mean, yeah, you have certain cases that is a result of death by coronavirus, but not all those cases, all those deaths cases is considered coronavirus. Some of them could be a car accident. Some of them could be a heart attack. But like I said, at this point, it's not just people not just passing away by coronavirus. So
Yeah, I'm not saying there's no corona, but it seems like it's just more paid attention to than everything else combined in this world. Like, you got murder, you got accidents, you have HIV, you have a bunch of STDs, you have a suicide, you have a lot of different things too. We don't have just corona. And plus, like, even if someone's positive for corona and they die in an accident, it doesn't mean the corona killed them. I mean, because before all this corona thing took over, everything was investigated properly, and usually they came back with their correct, proper, conclusive results saying that you died from an accident. But now with this corona, it seems like more people will use it as an excuse. And it's not like humanity hasn't already started making excuses as it is, but I've seen it more happening late last year and this year as well,
Mm-hmm.
But for me, like, instead of, just saying, oh, this person or that person died from corona, I mean, if they really did, they say so. But if they ain't got corona and they died, if let's say they died in an accident, say it's an accident, don't say it was corona.
Exactly.
That's falsifying medical records too. I believe that's a federal offense, right? Well, at least the state of.
I mean, yeah, and it's possible that person is possible and it's likely that a person can go to prison or can't go to jail behind, falsifying documents or falsifying certain things. And I mean, you got laws that that really completely understandable. That I mean, just about a 2-year-old could understand that. I mean, hey,
True.
you could absolutely go to jail behind this because of this reason, that reason, this reason, that reason, and the reason behind that is completely understandable to a lot of us. Where you're like, okay, I don't see where they come from putting this law in effect. So
yeah, and I'm no lawyer. I should say that first, or attorney. I'm no judge or anything, so I'm not into legal or such, but I'm just thinking medical records is either at least state, if not federal. And from my sense, you're handling a lot of sensitive information, and falsely, putting false information on medical records, especially when the person's dead. That should be, for me. If it's not, it should be a federal offense, because not only are you falsifying documents for medical reasons, and also fraud for getting compensation from the government, and that's true. The thing is, that person's dead; they can't testify, so that's corruption right there. Yeah. And I'm not saying everything's false. Everyone's got to think for themselves, and that's why we all got to be united. And I'm not being biased. I'm not being political or such. This is just from my sensible logical standpoint, you know.
Exactly.
So I just wish everyone would put emotions aside and stop thinking about money and screwing people over to get their self an unfair advantage. I wish everyone was on the same page. We'd be a lot better in humanity and coexisting in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly. And a couple more things before going to the next topic here is the fact
Yeah.
that not only that you can go jail behind falsifying records, but you can also go jail behind for lying about your age as well, because they have a law for that where any individual, whether you're an adult or you're a minor, could end up placing time behind bars for that. I mean, yeah. I mean, something. Hey, don't call me a liar, bro, about this. But hey, I'm basically saying this because I had looked it up, and hey, anybody who watching this video here, they could also go ahead. I would encourage you to go ahead, take the time out, take on your free time, and go ahead and look that up because I'm sure that I had looked up and he had mentioned that you can go to get locked up and serve some kind of time for lying about your age as well. I mean, hey, don't take it from me. Look it up. The second thing that came to mind is that when I had brought up the the
Mhm.
cases in the United States, I mean that those cases ain't nothing compared to the global cases.
Mhm.
Now, when we look at the global cases here right now, is that right now I've been seeing that the entire globe is sitting at 41 million 371,028 coronavirus cases globally, and out of those cases, you have 28,000,000 304,352 people have recovered from of those cases that has recovered from it, and out of those 41 million, you have 1,134,469 individuals who passed away from the coronavirus. Now, think about that. That's only 1.1 million people. 1.1 million people. Okay, you got billions of people on this planet.
Yeah. So you most
Okay,
likely know
that's
had the
basically a
corona.
small fraction of people deaths that resulted in folks
Yeah.
passing away. We're not just talking about regular people passing away. Among those individuals who passed away are celebrities as well, so they're counted in there
Yeah.
too.
But have you heard of any politicians passing away from the corona?
Not yet, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you got some politicians who end up catching the coronavirus too. So
Yeah, probably. And I even heard like the whistleblower supposedly had someone in China reported about the corona. And he was told to shut up, I think, by the police. I think this was in China. I could be wrong. I forget the source. Is I don't keep. I should screenshot and provide links before I say anything. But basically, I heard that he died, and they supposedly said it was corona. Now that sounds pretty fishy to me. I'm no expert or such, but or professional. But I would think someone being told to shut up about the truth, and then they seriously die soon, and then it's told that same person that told us the truth died from the supposed same virus. That raises some red flags to me. That draws suspicion, in my opinion. Sound like it was planned, in my opinion. I don't know, but that's just my opinion, though. I'm not stating it's fact. That's just my opinion, because it just seems weird with that timing. And after they try to suppress them, that's my opinion.
exactly. Okay, so topic number three. Okay, topic number three is over Cardi B. I'm not. I'm not saying that she's a good celebrity, she's a bad celebrity, she's a whatever kind of celebrity, but there was sources said, I'm not saying that this is accurate. I'm not saying it's inaccurate, but um, Stylecaster magazine had mentioned a couple of days ago that Cardi B just deleted her Twitter after fans told her that Offset impregnated another woman. I mean, I mean, we, I mean, hey, hey, I didn't know she was in a relationship with somebody, and this here dude who called himself Offset got. I mean, hey, I wouldn't doubt he did if he did get some other woman pregnant. Okay, so for this instance, he probably did. He probably did. No telling. Okay, if he did, hey, I mean, we're folks like us probably gonna sit up there and wonder, hey, is he gonna step up and be the man and be the father of this child that he got this woman pregnant with? Or hey, there's no telling what woman he got pregnant. He got pregnant, and there's no telling. I mean, that's if he did get her pregnant. If not, then I'm guessing somebody else is the baby daddy of that child. I mean,
Was he with Cardi B while this happened? Supposedly.
ah, let's see. Um, I mean,
And now,
I mean, it's. I mean, it was a possibility that they said that he probably was, but it was mentioned that this past Sunday, which was October 18th in
yeah.
2020, uh, there was some criticism for taking back the. So I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, if you guys don't know who this here Offset is, um, I don't know if you guys know this here group called the Migos or something. If you guys do know this group called Amigos, then that's one of the members of the group right there
Right.
that Cardi B's having. That's Cardi B's supposed to had a relationship with or a divorce or a marriage with. I don't know if she's married to him or if she just have a relationship with him, whatever the case may be. But anyways, either way, they did say that she deactivated her Twitter account uh, after some kind of criticism that was taken back to one of these groups members amid their divorce. So it sounded
That
like
was
they
why this
probably was
past.
married.
That was why this past Sunday.
Yeah, this past Sunday, October 18th.
Talk about Holy Sunday.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Art thou must do all this and procreate, for art thou stood back and blessed you with the child. And he said it was good.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it did turn out that Cardi B and this guy that they was talking about was in a relationship. So it turns out that she did so happen, and so it turns out that he had so happened to be her husband. So I mean, and they said that them two have been married for 3 years. Okay,
Yeah.
and they said that uh, they had spent they got married in September 3 years ago, and the two were back together on Instagram Live on October 13th. The confirmation came days after this year. Offset and Cardi were seen kissing at her 28th birthday live party on October 11th. So she shares a birthday with my grandmother earlier this month. So I mean, which is interesting. So um, let's see. They also said that an answer she had said this. She had said that she deleted her Instagram account on Instagram, or not Instagram, but Twitter. So she was live streaming on Instagram talking about her deleting her Twitter accounts, and she said this is due to the fact that she told her followers that she deactivated it uh, because of some rumor that he cheated on her with some woman who is pregnant with a child, and
Yeah.
Cardi had denied some kind of rumor, and I mean,
I don't think she wanted to deal with all the controversy and the backlash and all that. She probably wanted to get offline and try to, be separate. That way she don't have to hear about all the everything that's going on. That's my basic sense, which I can understand because I understand there's a difference between dealing with some and, it becoming too overbearing. I know I've dealt with that many times in my life.
oh,
Now,
true, true.
if y'all don't hear me talk much about celebrities or what Vodka Nixie just says about celebrities, and I don't really get much input, it's because I'm not really into that. I don't really know much about celebrities as such. I mean, I've heard of a lot of celebrities, but I'm not really too dedicated to know much about them. I'm just about YouTube and, like real life issues. That's about it. Ain't video gaming. And
Oh yeah,
so it's like
oh
your
yeah,
family.
oh yeah, definitely. And not only that, but hey, I'm not really for sure how true all that is. All I know is that uh, uh is confirmed that she did say something about that, because I was on Twitter the other day and there was a tweet saying something about her talking about it, and I had no idea all that was going on until afterwards. And so, I mean, I'm not saying that I knew about the drama. I'm saying that I had no idea that she was having some drama going on, and or that's what all that was over until I saw this article. And I mean, hey, maybe it was over some rumors. Maybe it was over something else. Maybe it was over. Maybe it was over some rumors. Maybe it was over something else. That was had something to do with the But that's just me. Fourth thing. Oh, excuse me, and I apologize, guys, for kind of tripping up on my words a little while ago. So just get that cleared out the way. But hey,
If
the
you ever if y'all ever not hear anything from me, it's because I'm trying to keep all the background noise out. The vehicles. Of course, I'm at this gas station right now next to the road that leads to the interstate to the right over there. But I'm trying to keep this, without so much background noise. That way it's a good video.
oh yeah, definitely. Um. Oh, now there was talk about uh. Yeah, there was talk about several. Ooh. Okay, so this will throw a number of people off guard when I read this article. Um, and just to let you guys know, in case you guys may have forgot, I do have a news article deal app up. So I am reading this one article that says man allegedly beat pregnant girlfriend to death, refused to stop even when witnesses confronted him.
What was that
Wow.
again?
They said here that a man allegedly beat pregnant girlfriend to death, refused to stop even when witnesses confronted him.
I mean, I wasn't there, but it sounds like he's either a bit exaggerated for ratings, or if it truly did happen, he's completely he's a very, very bad individual. Because for me, why would you even want to put hands on? I mean, regardless, unless it's self-defense. But even then, like, let's say the woman attacked him. I mean, we gotta think this woman's pregnant. She's got a child. So we're putting the child at risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
really careful.
See, like I said, this goes back to one of the videos that we had made, uh, stating the fact that we cannot really put our hands on anyone. Okay, I mean, yeah, you could sit up to say, "Oh, good guys cannot put the hands on female." No, okay, this is more than about gender here. Okay,
Oh yeah.
and I mentioned this to people time and time and time and time again. I don't care what your gender is. Okay, you're not supposed to put your hands on anybody. I don't care what your
Exactly.
gender or what your age. Okay, gender
And
and age got nothing to do with putting your hands on folks. You're not supposed to put your hands on anybody without it being in self-defense.
Exactly. That's why I said before. That's one guy. Like he said, he never put his hands on a woman. I told him, what about if you get cornered into the back, like into a corner? Like, let's say right here. Let's say right here, you're back into a corner, and this woman is like huge, about to hit you, and there's nowhere to go unless you brush up against, try to go. Like, but
Yeah, definitely. So, guys,
he never specified whether it was self defense or not. You see how quickly he tried to turn tables on me? Like, well, that was obvious. No, you made it seem like strictly never put your hands on a woman regardless if it's self defense or not. If you meant only self defense, then you should have stated that.
exactly. I
I
mean,
can
now,
understand the context in a way, but if I sense I had to, then I have to correct it.
uh huh. Now, like I said, yeah, like I say, hey, yeah, that goes for any situation. I don't rather say a man putting his hand on a woman or a man putting his hand on another man or a woman putting her hands on a man or a woman putting her hands on another woman. I mean,
Especially everyone putting their hands on a child too. Like, I
yeah.
mean,
So like you said, hey, you gotta make sure that the only time you put your hands on anyone, rather no matter what gender or their age, is when you're defending yourself.
or
Now,
you some sort of self defense class or security or police or something that requires you to do that. But like to really show the full experience. Although sometimes some things it might depend on where you're at. You might have a dummy. But a lot of times I say like taekwondo and stuff. But yeah, but as far as a crime goes, absolutely not. That's what
oh
we're
yeah,
getting at.
definitely. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that this is quite the topic talker, and I'm sure that you guys can look these headlines up on Google sometime. And as for the time being, we're going to close this here video out by mentioning that like, share, and comment on this here video. And we'll also talk to you in the next video. Don't forget to go to our YouTube channels and follow us at our YouTube channels.
Links will be in the description below. Follow Mobile Gaming Chronicles, which is me. You can go check out my channel, Mountain D18, if you want to. Maybe even subscribe if you want to, but it's just a library from here on out because I can't regain the access there. I'm on Mobile Gaming Chronicles, and I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. I got 50 today. Hoping by next week I'll have 100. So, y'all
Oh
take
yeah,
care.
definitely.
Talking next year. And Dayman, whatever his channel name is, DCW.
Bingo. Until next time.
Big O was his name, oh?
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. You got the recording done?